Hello, guys. It's a good day, and I welcome you back to my channel. Okay, today we want to look at how to troubleshoot and solve your network problems. Most times people complain, I can't browse, I can't download anything, my network is bad and it's not going through. I have tried to investigate that most of the time as a network performance engineer, and I found out most of the challenges people complain about, are not really network issues, but device issues, settings and device issues. So I will take you through on how to troubleshoot and how to check the reason why you are not browsing, especially if you have been browsing before and suddenly you find it difficult to continue browsing. Then these are some of the things that you will need to investigate. Number one, the first thing is to check whether your data, mobile data is on. So you check, you can see my mobile data is on. So I put it on airplane mode. Now, when you put your phone on airplane mode, what you are asking your device to do is to disconnect or detach from the network for as long as you want. Now, that detaching means that the device is not connected to any site, it's not connected to any cell. Now, when you put it on, now what your device will do is to scan the network, what we call cell reselection. It will reselect the best network within your location. So that's the importance of airplane mode. Once you toggle your airplane mode off and on and off, you find out that your device will reselect and choose the best network. So if you have done this and still you cannot browse, now the next thing you need to check is your data balance. Do you still have data balance? It's just like a man that his car stopped on the road. The first thing he needs to check is if he still has fuel before he'll be able to access other issues. So here we are checking, do I still have data balance for me to be able to browse? So if you check your data balance and you still have data balance, but still you are unable to browse, the next thing that you will do is to restart your device. So you restart your device and check again after restarting, because one of the things restarting does is it clears the cache that is on your phone and your phone is starting afresh, not just reconnecting to the network afresh, but all the apps are refreshed and the caches are dropped. So you are accessing your apps in a brand new way. So if you, after restarting your phone, and you are still having this network issue, you still can't browse, then you have to move to the technical and the settings on your phone to check what is on your phone, if there have been any changes or something has been tampered on the settings on your phone. So the first thing we do is we'll go to settings. When you go to settings, now I'm using Huawei Mate 40 to do this. I will also try to use other devices, maybe Techno, to do this. But if you pay close attention, the naming of the windows are almost the same in all the devices. Now here you can see we have WLAN. This is wireless local area network, which represents this is where you can have your Wi-Fi. Then you have Bluetooth, then you have mobile network. So this is where we are going. So you click on your mobile network. Now you have mobile data SIM management. Now, if your phone is a dual SIM phone, so the first thing you need to check is which of the SIMs do you have data on? And if it is SIM 1 or SIM 2 that you have data on, is that the SIM that you have selected for data? So what we do, we open SIM management and find that default mobile data is selected on SIM 1. Assuming SIM 1 is not my data SIM, is not where I have data, you can see that my mobile data will still be on, but I'm connected to a wrong SIM, which might make it impossible for me to browse because there is no data on that SIM. So you check if the SIM that you selected as your default mobile data is the SIM that you have your data on. So in this case, this is the one I have my data on. So I go back. So the next thing I do is to check if I place a data usage limit on my phone. Now, so some people, they put a data usage limit. Now, what does it mean? When you put a data usage limit, you are telling your phone, if I browse in this mode and I spend my data up to 10 gig, please notify me and stop. So if you have placed that limit, for instance, I have used 58.77 gigabyte. If I put a limit and say after 58 gigabytes, no more for this month, when it gets to this point, my device will stop. So if you don't want this kind of issues, like I don't do that, I purposely leave my data usage free to use as much as possible, and there is no limit. So if you had placed a limit on your data, or you have put your data saver on, so this is where you go to and you set, either you increase the data limit or you cancel it entirely. Okay, so that is it. If you still were not able to browse after you have done that, then the next thing we'll do is to go to our mobile data itself. Now, when you open mobile data, you see general mobile data. My mobile data is on. Data roam. Okay, now there is what we call access point names. Access point names. Now, if these access point names on your device is wrong, you can restart your phone from now till tomorrow, you will not be able to browse. So your access point names must be correct, and it varies from one operator to another. The Airtel APN is different from MTN. MTN is different from Etisalat. Etisalat is different from Glo. So you must use the one that is appropriate for the operator or network that you are using. But before then, when you open this access point name, there are three things you will see. Number one, you see what they call WAP. Then you see what they call Airtel Internet or MTN Internet. Then you see another one that is called MMS. So now, MMS is dealing with media. When you are sending in your SMS, you are adding media to it. Maybe you are attaching a picture in your SMS. These are the protocol that controls it. Now, when you get to general and you check your phone, is your phone on Airtel Internet? Now, if your phone is on Airtel WAP, you will find it difficult. Airtel WAP stands for Wireless Application Protocol, which was used in the older phone before smartphone came because it uses a simplified HTTP protocol. But when smartphone came, and because the web browsers are majorly filled with HTML, now WAP, this WAP is no longer available, is no longer usable in this time, because we have an improved internet protocol. So if your phone is on WAP, you will find it difficult to access your browsers and other protocols. The reason is that those apps and browsers has HTML in them. That's what is used to configure those browsers. So it's difficult for WAP to open those programming languages. So now you must make sure that your phone is on internet. You see, if I put my phone on WAP, I can try to open a page over and over again. Maybe it might just be rolling, or it will try to open, but it will not open, and you get frustrated. But so if your phone is on WAP, what you have to do is just to change it back to Airtel Internet and try it. You will be able to browse again freely. You'll be able to browse again freely. But if after you have corrected this, you have selected Airtel Internet and still you cannot browse, now the next thing you need to do is to open this Airtel Internet. You see this round icon here? You click it. It will open the content of your APN to check whether the APN you had imputed is correct or wrong. If there is a mistake in this, you will not be able to browse. So the name is Airtel Internet. Then this is the APN proper. This is internet.ng.airtel.com. If I remove one letter or dot from this APN, I will not be able to browse again. So you need to check this APN. Like I said earlier, MTN has their own, Etisalat has its own, Glo has its own. You must make sure, depending on the operator that you are using, that your APN is correct. Proxy port not said, username internet, password is also internet. If it were to be MTN username is web, password is web. Etisalat, you can leave it blank, and Glo is GPROS, and GPROS as their username and their password. Server not said okay, every other thing is okay. These things automatically imputed. Then APN type, okay, default. Now APN protocol PV4, you can decide to use PV6. PV is the same thing, it will still browse depending. PV6 is an improved and has higher capacity IP protocol than IPv4. So the background specified and all that. So this is good to go. So you save. But in a situation where you find out that your APN is wrong, you just click on it and edit it and say okay and save. Once you have saved, you go back, refresh your phone, restart your phone, and I tell you, your phone will start browsing again. So guys, let me know if you have any question, let me know if what I have explained is important. Most of the troubleshooting that you need to make your device to start browsing, you can do it yourself. No need of calling any customer care or any operator. Just follow the guideline I have said and do it yourself. If you have tried all this and you still cannot browse, drop your question on the comment and I'll be glad to attend to you. Thank you so much and have a great day.